Imagine a journal. Not just any journal, but one penned by a Roman emperor. Not tales of conquest or lavish feasts, but intimate reflections on life, duty, and the pursuit of inner peace. That's Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Aurelius, the last of the 5 good emperors, ruled Rome during the tumultuous 2nd century AD. While defending the empire from barbarians, he grappled with something perhaps even more daunting: being a good man. His meditations, never intended for publication, offer a glimpse into his personal struggles and triumphs. These weren't the pronouncements of a high and mighty emperor, but the quiet reflections of a man wrestling with universal human experiences. In an age of selfies and status updates, Meditations reminds us that some things never change: the search for meaning, the importance of virtue, and the enduring power of a good stiff upper lip, or toga in Aurelius's case. Meditations is essentially a crash course in Stoicism. This school of thought, popular in ancient Greece and Rome, offered a practical guide to navigating life's ups and downs. Aurelius embraced 3 key Stoic principles: discipline, control of emotions, and acceptance of fate. Discipline, for Aurelius, wasn't just about waking up early for a jog. It meant training the mind to focus on what truly matters: virtue, reason, and duty. In a world of distractions, this message resonates even more today. Ever find yourself scrolling mindlessly through social media instead of finishing that important task? Aurelius feels your pain. Next up, emotions. Stoics weren't about suppressing feelings. They recognized that emotions, like a temperamental chariot horse, could easily steer us off course. Aurelius encouraged us to acknowledge our emotions, but not be ruled by them. Easier said than done, right? Finally, there's fate. Life throws curveballs. Stoics believed in accepting what we can't control. Aurelius reminds us that we can't choose our circumstances, but we can choose our response. A flat tire might make you late, but it doesn't have to ruin your entire day. Unless, of course, you let it. Aurelius wasn't the only Stoic on the block. Think of Stoicism as a popular band with a rotating cast of lead singers. Zeno of Citium founded the school, but it was Epictetus, a former slave, who gave it a more personal, relatable spin. Epictetus, in his Enchiridion, offered bite-sized wisdom about living a virtuous life. He emphasized the importance of focusing on what's within our control, our thoughts and actions, and letting go of the rest. Then there's Seneca, the philosopher-playwright who served as Nero's advisor. Talk about a tough crowd. Seneca wrote about the importance of time management, and he would probably have a field day with our modern obsession with productivity hacks, I'm quite sure. While each Stoic philosopher brought their own unique voice, they all harmonized on key themes: virtue as the ultimate good, reason as our guiding force, and acceptance of our place in the grand scheme of things. Emperor's Handbook for the Modern Soul. Okay, so a philosophy embraced by toga-clad Romans might seem about as relevant today as a chariot in rush hour. But hold on. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-control, resilience, and ethical living, offers surprisingly practical advice for the 21st century. Feeling stressed? Stoicism reminds us to focus on what we can control, like our reactions to challenging situations. Facing a setback, Aurelius would tell us to view it as an opportunity for growth. Worried about the state of the world? Stoicism encourages us to focus on living virtuously, being kind to others, and doing our part to make things a little bit better. In a world often defined by external validation and the pursuit of pleasure, Stoicism reminds us that true happiness comes from within. It's a philosophy for anyone who's ever felt overwhelmed, anxious, or simply adrift in the sea of modern life. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that is still being used consistently in our modern times today. Stoicism didn't disappear with the fall of the Roman Empire. No, indeedy. Its ideas continued to resonate throughout history, influencing thinkers from Renaissance humanists to Enlightenment philosophers. Today, Stoicism is experiencing a revival of sorts, embraced by CEOs, athletes, and everyday people seeking a sense of purpose and inner peace. Why this resurgence of interest in an ancient philosophy? Perhaps it's because Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that transcends time and place. It reminds us that true happiness doesn't depend on external circumstances. but on our own thoughts and actions. In a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, Stoicism offers a sense of grounding, a framework for navigating life's challenges with courage, wisdom, and a dash of resilience. And who knows, maybe by adopting a bit of Aurelius's wisdom, we can all learn to face our own inner barbarians with a bit more grace and fortitude. This is Sylvia signing off for now, but I look forward to seeing you in the next video here at Philosophical Flicks. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other.